Good evening and welcome to the Town of Smyrna Beer Board meeting. Today is Monday, March the 7th at 5 p.m. And before we get started, I'd like to have everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you, everyone. Any citizens' comments tonight? All right, and board members, have you all had a chance to review the minutes from our last meeting?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just ask for a motion.
I motion that we approve the previous meeting's minutes.
A second.
All right, we have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, and I don't believe we have any new business tonight, so we'll move right along to new business. And we have an applicant for Vape Subway. You're here to represent? Okay. If you'll please step up to the podium, we'll call for a brief recess for a public hearing. And what's your name?
Izzet Aziz?
Izet?
Aziz, yes.
Thank you. Now, this used to be the Quickie Mart, the COVID-19 market, so it's a change of ownership?
Yes, we changed the
Change of name as well?
Yes, we changed the the ownership and the name too. But
Okay.
it was one banner ago, and I go to the second banner. Because it's two people, it's like 50-50. And someone is gone. And the Sharif is still on from the COVID-19, still with me to Vape Subway.
Okay, so Sharif, the previous owner, is still employed and still working with you?
Yes.
So tell me about what you're going to do, Azid, as far as ensuring that you are not selling alcohol, specifically beer, for this hearing or meeting to minors.
Yes.
Like, what are you? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, sorry. It's underage, and I have to have, I have an ID and everything. Like, I'm not sell for without ID now. I'm not sell anything from out ID.
So all of your employees know to check IDs,
Everybody check the IDs right now.
and if they have an invalid ID or no ID at all, there won't be
No,
any sell.
no, we not sell, since there's no ID, we not sell anything. We
Okay.
just,
How many employees will be working there?
only me and Sharif right now.
So just you two, you and Sharif?
Yeah, the owner, yes. We
Okay.
are.
Questions? Any questions for anyone?
No.
And you've read through the laws and you understand the regulations that are set forth, and that if you are found selling to a minor, you understand the possible fines and up to revocation of your license as well if you're found selling to minors, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Any questions for us?
No, everything is good.
Okay.
Maybe I used to work in tobacco. I know the most of them, the roles for.
So you've worked in this area before. Were you checking IDs
Yes,
for
I used
tobacco
to.
or
I used to
beer?
work. Yes, I used to work in a Donaldson bike from tobacco, and I checked the IDs and know the roles and stuff like that.
Okay, good.
I think for 4 or 5 years, something like that. Just like, isn't it, bro? I know that like everybody have to have ID. I don't have any ticket with it, but thank God. Yeah.
Okay.
And you're aware that we had a problem out of this store before, right?
This store you have a Sharif. Yes, he have sale tobacco. I think beer is no ID. But now I fixed the cashier. It's supposed to be you have to apply for something to ask about the ID for the scan the ID. Now we working on it and we not miss that one too. I pay $1,500 for the company to make the process. He's working on it.
Okay. And and I appreciate, the length that you're going to ensure with your systems to scan the IDs, make sure they're valid.
Yes.
But in the event those scanners didn't work or your systems went down, your employees will still be manually looking at the ID and ensuring that it's
Yes.
valid. And you
Absolutely,
wouldn't sell
yeah.
to a minor. Okay, just wanted to make sure we state that for the record too. Any questions, anything else from you?
And I have one, and I'm just not sure how this is going. It's probably more for you. Since this store had trouble before, but it's changed its name, how would that work if he got in trouble again? Would
Well, I mean, it's still the same owner. One of the owners, the Sharif, is the same owner as the last time. So it would be up to the board to decide if they wanted to have that as a second. It's only changing half of the ownership. It's not changing the whole ownership.
okay, so I just wanted you to hear this to understand if we do have a problem that, you're aware of this and whatever step we take, that will be what happens just because we had this problem with your store before. So I just want you to be aware.
Okay. All right.
All right, any other questions, comments from the board? Okay, you can take your seat. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Call us back into order, and I'll ask for a motion, please.
I'll make a motion we approve.
I'll second.
All right, we have a second. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? All right, congratulations. You can pick up your license here in the lobby tomorrow morning after 9 a.m. Okay?
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Best wishes to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, that was our only applicant tonight, and any other new business, I will ask. All right, let's set the meeting for April 2022. April 4th work for everyone? Okay,
Sounds great.
April the 4th, 2022. Any reports from officers, committee, or staff? All right, I'll just ask for a motion to adjourn.
A motion we adjourn.
I'll second.
All right, motion approved. Thank you.